ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to DRL iRacing Division. I'm going to just keep filtering with my mic as we go along here. I'm your host, Tyler Morgan, and as always, thank you to our Patreon Gold subscribers for making everything possible. We got some iRacing for you today, without the race overlays, because if I produce them, my PC will explode. I am joined by a guest today, my wonderful co-host, my former F1 rival back when the games were actually good, Adam.
Hello, everyone.
So, what we have today is Daytona for race number 2 of this wonderful season. Currently, as it stands right now, I'm going to have to order them in a way that makes sense towards the grid. Corey, number 91, is currently in the lead. You will see the cars glitch in and out because the amount of people we have on track is staggering, to say the least. So the PC's not really happy with that, but we're going to make do as we always do here at DRL. It's a degenerate race league after all. So, Adam, say hi, introduce yourself. What do you do? Because I haven't really heard from you very much.
Yeah, hi. I'm Adam, or as most people will call me. My name's Ian. Uh, I work IRL in motorsports, a couple different series, deal with Ferraris and some prototypes. Just looking to have some fun with my co-host Tyler over here. Gonna look at what the future in the coming weeks is with some Daytona.
Now, I do believe the Rolex. So iRacing has Daytona, I do believe, this weekend, and then the Rolex 24 is either 2 weeks or a week after that. AJ Roper is going to go.
We had the Rolex before.
AJ Roper is
So
going to go third to the timing cheats now. Austin Quinn's going to go now 6th. Tristan Hurl's going to go 2nd. Ross is going to go 8th. Huber's going to go 10th. Ryan Barkins is going to go 3rd. They're just. The order's tumbling like flies here. Gav is going to go 6th. Andy's going to go 2nd. Evan's going to go 4th. Yeah, times are going to tumble here, folks. I'm going to do my best to keep up with them, especially without race labs. It's going to be a little bit difficult. I think, yeah, at this point, qualifying is just here. We just look at cars and see if we can catch anything. Oh, that was Watsky going off there for a minute. Found himself in the gravel, bringing some on track. Flashing us for good measure. I always love to see that. Dan is not out on track. Neither is Angelo. Neither is David. Oh. Just trying to get all the cars that are out on track. I think there's just too many cars in this area for me to see him. Nope, there he is. Oh my god, Blake Roach is in the Tinder car. Well, I found it.
They do only have 4 laps to dial in their times, so we'll see what drivers make do with the best. They do have 8 minutes left down on the clock, and some of them are still yet to go out for a couple of runs. Could restrict them later on if they try and qualify and they don't get the times they desire.
I think with this many cars out on track, you kind of have to pick your window.
Yeah.
Like,
traffic does play a big deal at the Daytona, especially at the bus stop on the back straight. Getting caught up there by slow traffic will ruin your entire lap and have you need to get past them for the following.
Cooper Racing. Let me take a look at the long list of people I have. I do not see a Cooper on this board. I could be really wrong, though. Again, not having race labs does not benefit me in the slightest. We're gonna go take a look at Andy Trisket Jackson, or when I first joined DRL, my Mercedes teammate.
Yeah, he's currently running a 144.4. That's about 0.2 off of his practice time.
That's currently good enough to put him in P2 right now for the people that aren't that sadly don't have access to Race Labs. I am also very sorry for that. It will explode my PC, so I cannot. Russ is gonna
Yeah, there's
find
too many people
himself.
making AI images there.
Yeah, too many AI taking away my RAM.
Yeah, all the
Um,
RAM.
so much RAM required. Even with my Ethernet cable plugged in, it's still not enough.
Are you running? You have 2 sticks in there.
I need like 80 in order to
I think
just.
you need B1 and B2 there. Can't survive on A1 HP.
Currently the fastest driver out on track is Corey Pastro with a 1:43.8.
Nearly beating his practice time there. Coming less
He
than a
is.
hundredth off. Oh, now he's beat it. He has improved. He's the only driver so far to actually beat their practice time.
Um, Andy's gonna try and see if he can beat out. Does he do it? No, he doesn't. Evan's gonna find himself third though now, and I think all these drivers have gotten their 4 laps in. Oh yes, Cooper. He's Patreon Gold subscriber, so that's why he was on. Can we get somebody that's on the track? All right, we're gonna get Austin Quinn here, but he's pulled over. It looks like we're gonna go to Mike Brown. He stopped on track. Just trying to
Another
find.
car that stopped on track is Tyler Smith. He's sitting in the pit lane currently. Oh, now he's just disconnected.
All right, let's see what David Jasinski can do. What time can he produce? Crossing the line. Gets himself now up to P14.
Sitting at a 145.5. That's going to put him.
Yes, it is Tyler Morgan. Yes, Tyler Morgan here with you, joined by Adam, or Ian as his real life people know him. I just know him as Adam because that's how I.
It's going to be weird calling me by my actual name.
Yeah, it's gonna be incredible.
You're not used to it.
No, I am not.
Yeah, for the longest time, this guy thought my name was Adam.
I legitimately thought he was Adam. Adam, or Ian, is one of my old F1 buddies back when we used to play, I think, pre-COVID. No, not pre-COVID.
Yeah, that would be.
No, it was
pre-COVID.
Was it pre-COVID?
Yeah, because we did. Oh no, 2020. We did 2020 pre-COVID, and then that just went into COVID.
Yes.
So
does he drive good?
That's when I was in the Williams, and then you were in the Alpha.
Yes, he is a 4-time World Drivers Champion. I
don't drive good anymore though.
I forced the title fight in Brazil because I won, and you killed Dude Bro.
No, that wasn't me.
Oh right, no, that was Mitch. That was Mitch, right? Mitch killed Dude Bro Senior, right?
Please, because that was on the 21 game on that one. Please go to the 21 game, set a lap in the Williams car, and then set a lap in the Alfa Romeo car. Because he was in the Alpha, I was in the Williams.
Yeah.
You tell me how big of an advantage that is.
It really wasn't. It really was an advantage, considering. Oh,
You tried the Williams after me, and you said, "Oh my God, how do you do this?"
Yes, I was not very pleased. I almost won. I got it at the end, but it just wasn't enough. So currently, as it stands right now, considering this is less of a we're kind of pretty much having a reunion podcast while iRacing is going on in the background. Yeah. Considering Race Labs doesn't work without me exploding my PC. Corey is in P1, Andy is in P2, AJ Roper is in P3, Evan in P4, Tristan Hurl P5, Gav Cook in P6, Barkins in P7.
Nice lap there, Corey.
As that car fucking explodes.
Pretty decent, man.
Where was I? Yeah. Oh, sorry. Hanley in P8, Austin Quinn P9, Morgan Dino in P10, Ross Twiddell in 11th, David Jasinski in 12th, Tony in P13, Daniel in 14, Damian in 15, Russ in 16, Blake Roach 17, Alex Harlos 18, Kurt Huber in 19, Bozak in 20th, Jansen 21st, Rudy in 22nd as he comes crossing the line in front of your wonderful screens. I'm wondering if he improved on his time. He did not. He currently stays 22nd. Tyler Smith is in 23rd. Mike Code Brown is in 24th. Eric Richer is in P25. And Juan Cruz, Dan, Ian, which is you because you're spectating, and Angelo have not set laps. So
Yeah,
there are
guys,
currently 25 cars on track right now. Or
Sorry,
in
guys, I
this.
didn't set a lap. I'm busy commentating here.
I love how I'm spectating. It has you there spectating, but it
It's me.
doesn't. It doesn't have me in there spectating. How the fuck does that work?
It also says I'm from Scotland.
Glory for Scotland! Just start
I think
screaming Scottish
I'm
slurs.
pretty far away from Scotland if I have to say so.
Yeah, I just a little bit, just a little,
You know.
just a little. We're currently just waiting on Rudy Bravo to do his lap times.
I don't think all cars in currently.
I'm just gonna quickly
Enough
show the
already.
UI for 2 seconds to see how much time is left. Oh, 12 seconds remaining left. Oh,
Oh, and that's session
and
over.
that is
That's
session
into the wall, the
over.
bus stop.
Red flag, black flag, whatever you want to call it. Normally I would. Oh, Ferrari, you're gonna have a blast. It's literally just gonna be so much fun. Oh. Okay, now I'm just waiting for people to show up so I can do this.
Why does it have me gridding?
I don't know. Why are you on the grid?
Why
Tell me.
does it have me grid?
Why did it have you grid? You tell me.
I'm trying to spectate.
Okay, I think we're gonna have to go blimp for this. Oh yeah, blimp is definitely the way to go here. Blimp is the way to go here.
Yeah, let me withdraw from session and then
well, ladies and
try
gentlemen,
and view.
because I have to limit cars or else my PC will explode. There are a lot of cars on this grid. Actually, I'm gonna quickly not limit cars and just see what happens. Yeah, I have it limited to 20 cars. Let me just go quickly, like 30, and just hope to God that doesn't break the PC. Alright. So, everyone's almost all ready to go. Corey, like I said, in P1, Andy P2, AJ P3, Evan P4, Tristan P5, Gav P6, Ryan P7, Pierce P8, Austin P9, Morgan P10, Ross P11, David 12, Tony 13, Daniel 14, Damian 15, Russ 16, Blake 17, Alex Harlos 18, Kurt Hubbard 19, Bozak in 20th, Jansen in 21st, Rudy P22, Tyler P23, and there goes the glitching, folks. Mike P24, Juan Cruz P26, and Danny in the back in P28. Oh yeah, that, folks, was a bad mistake. I gotta go back and limit the cars or else my PC will explode.
It looks like a split grid for me. They're not keeping true to their lines here.
Alright, there we go. Limit to 20 cars. My PC no longer feels like it's going to explode. Yeah, oh damn, that is unfortunate for you. Hope everything is okay. We lost a lot of people, at least according to this, because half of the grid is not here anymore. Oh, okay, I see. No, it's because I've limited the cars, so I can't see on the timing screen where the bottom half are. So pace car is
And
in.
that's gonna be. I was gonna say the same thing, but you beat me to it.
Yep,
It's all
off
you.
we go. Green light. And off we go. Let's see what happens. So far, everyone's going to go nicely into turn 1. Doesn't look like we have anything going on too crazy, especially if we look into the backfield. Nope, everything's fine there.
Not a whole lot of drama yet.
I see
Everybody's
all the
trying to keep
light.
the
I was
train
about
going
to
in those
say, I
difficult
see
turns.
all the lights in the background, so it looks like no one's gone sideways yet. They're all going side by side. I'm staying in the blimp just for lap 1 to see if anything goes awry. It doesn't look like it's going to. At least in the backfield, you have Danny DeLatour all the way up in the back. Got a couple position.
You're gonna have a dive going on by just behind Gav.
Yes, I can see. Let's go to TV1 now. So we can see all the cars starting to magically reappear. We're on with Tristan Hurl at the moment.
It's gonna be Ross up
Oh,
in P11 behind the 69 Porsche.
PC
It's gonna be in the Porsche sandwich there.
Roper is going to be kind of fighting with Andy right now at the moment. That's on my screen right now. Everyone's all bunched up close together as they approach the bus stop. This is where things are going to get a little bit crazy. As down the inside goes Roper, taking the position away over Andy. Andy's now going to have to defend from Evan, which is a tall task given the situation he's in. We're just going to quickly watch and check on Russ, Money McMillian. He has dropped down quite a bit in the order as my PC explodes with the amount of cars that are on track right now. Trying to keep up with all of them is a tall task indeed. He is in a battle with... Oh my goodness, this is just... Yeah, folks, this is just an absolute craziness right now. My PC does not like... Where did Evan go? Oh, he's still P4. For some strange reason, he's...
Yeah, Evan's currently P4.
Yeah, I was about to say, my PC does not like the fact that there are so many cars out on the grid right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do we have on close battle at the moment? You have Gav trying to chase Barkins here. Porsche on Porsche action. Oh, Morgan's going to pass Ross Twiddell here into the bus stop. Nice overtake done. Short, sweet, and to the point. You love to see it. Ross Twiddell actually going to get him back here, it seems. A little bit of a battle, a little bit of a fight between Ross Twiddell. He's going to get past again, Morgan. Morgan going to look to fight back, though. Getting ready to go into turn 1. Turn 1. Ross has the inside. Morgan has the overlap. That's Austin Quinn behind, kind of looking, peeking around. Austin Quinn might take advantage here, and it looks like he's going to. Morgan forced to back out. So along with not getting Ross Twiddell, Morgan loses places to Austin Quinn. Pierce looking for Gav. I think Gav got by Pierce. No, he was looking at Barkins. Gav
He's gonna go on the inside here. He's looking for.
Yeah, he's looking for
a
that
little place to go in
overtake.
the-
But alas, there was space, but not enough speed. And that's going to allow Gav Cook to hold that position, albeit temporarily.
It was really just a compromised exit, though.
Oh,
He
that is a
the
car.
setup
That
in
is
the
Russ Twiddell standing on the side of the road, I do believe. Oh, what car is that parked on the side of the road? Was that Dan? It was a Ferrari.
It would have to be Ross.
No, because I'm looking at Ross Twiddell right now. Nope. I do not see anybody.
The only other Ferrari would be Rudy. I don't think that he's currently P16.
Is it Russ? Okay, can't find Dan. There's Hubbard. There's Russ. Swan. I think that might have been Dan.
Getting a little bit of turn 1 drama. Ross is going around the outside. That's going to be David. He doesn't get it. He goes a little bit wide into the grass there. Going into setup to turn 2. Now
Where
going
did
into the first.
Morgan go? Oh, Morgan got... Oh, Ross has lost places then, because he was up there with Morgan. So he's actually lost some places. He's defending currently from my my title challenger from the DRL division a few seasons back, Damian Zawatsky. Well, actually, no. He's currently trying to get past David Chansky. Austin Quinn and Morgan are fighting out like mad up here, and that's only going to allow the trailing cars behind to find a little bit of space. The number 3 has a little bit of a slip up out of the exit there as we come around the oval. That's going to allow Morgan a slight little bit of an advantage on exit speed.
They are in pretty equally opposite cars as well. You have the front engine of the Mercedes and the rear engine of the Porsche. Now going into bus stop here, you're going to see one get a little bit more unsettled than the other. Porsche's going to have a lot more oversteer than the Mercedes from behind. Gives them a better advantage on the exit.
Evan and Andy are fighting it out. Both, I'm pretty sure, in Lambos. Oh, that's the number 99. That's Tristan coming in for a 3-wide situation. We might get 4 here with Ryan Barkins coming in behind as well. The double slipstream effects works wonders. Oh, that's an inside move by the 72.
There was no gap there. He was not going to pull that off.
Oh, wait a minute, though. It's a little bit of a fight between the number 72 and the number 26. Evan versus Barkins. Evan's going to cover up the inside from Barkins. A great defensive move. Can I just point out what a nice double overtake by Tristan with a double slipstream effect? Really working the game there.
Really pulling off on the part of the oval part of this track. That's one of the biggest challenges, is re-entering and exiting the oval. Let alone doing that while overtaking.
Yeah, it was quite insanity. I'm gonna look back
here. We're gonna see, who is that? That's gonna be Evan. That had a really solid exit going onto the oval.
Trying to take a look at all the other drivers behind. Currently, pretty much up to 19th place, they're all close. And then after that, there's a big sizable gap. Silas Jansen in 20th, and then his next car behind is a minute away. So
the Mustang just isn't favorable for this track. It's been struggling in real life, too.
Oh, Morgan and Quinn. Oh, that was Quinn that's gone, actually. Oh, and that's a massive crash. As we have a massive crash down the inside, on the oval part of the track. We're going to rewind.
Yeah, oh. Looks like 3 cars. See,
Ross and David have
in
meatball
the
flags.
Is dog tracking.
We're going to take a look at a replay, folks, to see what happened.
Much needed repairs after that crash.
Oh, that's just an unfortunate mishap. There's just nothing that can be done there by either driver, and that's the 84 going to have to RTG at this time. Well, you can hear it in the background.
There is a battle for P1 and P2 between AJ
and Corey. I think they're teammates, actually.
Both equal cars, and it's going to come down strictly to setup and skill level and confidence going into the bus stop. One of the most trickiest parts to overtake. He's going to have a solid slipstream going.
Oh, he is touching his ass. Holy shit.
Giving him a bump draft.
Trying to
He's gonna
maybe
peel
make him
away,
miss the
maybe set
braking
him up
zone.
for the exit.
Maybe get him to miss the braking zone by the bump draft.
Yeah, to unsettle his car on the exit, giving him a little bit more extra speed. Not really expecting it. Doesn't seem to have pulled off what he thought was going to happen. He's now a couple car lengths back
Barkins
there
has
going
passed.
into turn 1.
Barkins has passed Evan for P4. I just got that notification.
Yeah, I can see that clear as day. It might be looking for a little bit of defensive move on the outside there. Gonna see if he retains it. He's getting pressured from the car behind. It looks like his teammate.
So funny enough, you got Evans, Pierce, Gav, and Andy all in this little train here.
Yeah, he's currently sandwiched between what it looks like to be two teammate Porsches there.
Juan Cruz and Salas Jansen getting places, especially after that crash from Ross and David, who find themselves in the pits right now with a meatball.
And then Andy Jackson has fallen down quite a few places here. He was in front of Evan.
Yeah, he has fallen a
many laps
total
ago.
of 6 places.
He's gotten a lot of pressure from the Porsches. The Porsches are going to be quite fast on this track, but he should still remain competitive.
Keyword the sentence is should, but there is kind of like what we like to call, I guess, a DRS train forming now as well.
The Huracan's going to really shine in those mid-speed corners like the bus stop. And also a couple turns like turns, what is it? It's going to be 3, I believe, a little in the kink. It's going to be a little bit stronger than the Porsche. Porsche's going to be really strong in those high-speed, low-speed corners.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I have a thing called session events on my screen that just give me literally, you know, black flag, pass for position, crash. I'm getting literally ones every 3 seconds. Barkin's still looking for that move on Evan and can't seem to find it. He can find it in the straight, but he's not finding it in the corners, though.
Evan did manage to get past, though.
That's what
Even with getting pressured, he had to play offense and defense in that situation, and he's managed to pull it off.
Replay back in the crash. I thought you were on the brake. You kept your wheel straight.
I'm hearing the drivers talk to each other via the radio chat, so.
Yeah, currently I don't have audio, so I'm having to listen to all this just mute. So this is a blast for me.
Yeah, I think it was
Evan is holding on the inside, moving back to the wall, trying to break that slipstream there. Is going to upset him into the exit of the bus stop, and that allows for Barkins to kind of gain up into his slipstream now on his bumper. He's going to go for an overtake on the outside or bump draft him all the way to turn 1, trying to upset his car.
I love how when I go to change the camera, depending on who I change it to, the race control thinks that like another person has gained 50 places and just bump up to the timing screen, but it's not that at all.
Yeah.
It's just I'm literally looking on the camera and someone just so happens to be in the area.
It appears that Andy's really struggling. He's now
Yeah,
starting to back off a couple seconds from the car in front, which is going to be Gav.
Yeah, he's starting to fall behind
Kevin
into that
even
gap.
is backing off on Pierce and Barkins. They're all starting to spread out now. It looks like Evan has caught a car.
Ooh! Andy's caught up to Gav. Gav must have had an off moment or something. Because he's now right into the clutches.
Tristan and AJ are starting the battle, which I wonder what happened between AJ and Corey. They were neck and neck for quite a while, and now they've split off.
Tony is actually on the back of Damien right now. Alright, folks. I'm going to quickly show the UI for a second. Got less
had a
than
better
about
entry,
30
but not a good
minutes
exit.
left. 30 minutes left in the session. Oh, Barkins has a jump, maybe on Evan. He's got the slipstream. Little bit of a bumper tap, but that's not going to be good enough for Barkins, who can't get past Evan just yet into turn 1.
We're going to see if he can get a move down into the hairpin, though. He is set up quite nicely for that if he just goes a little bit later on the brakes, but he's going to sit right behind him, probably set him up for the next one. Closing a little bit of the gap, use more of the runoff will help him gain, hopefully, one position on Evan there. Now the Porsche compared to the Huracan is going to be a little bit more loose just by engine placement. Huracan being a mid-engine is going to be a lot more stable going into the apex of the corners.
This is the closest battle we have at the moment. Evans, Barkins, and Pierce.
Yeah, three-way battle. Some people would think that Pierce is out of the battle, but he is very much well in contention as long as these guys keep battling it out. Any mistake that these two in front make, up for grabs for him. Drivers also got to be very careful on the exit of that bus stop, because those triple yellow curbs that you see can upset the car drastically and flick them into the wall. Evan once again trying to break the slipstream.
Like, look how
Let's see.
fast this Porsche goes in the straight. Evan doing a good job blocking, though, into turn 1.
Defensive line. Will he get a little bit of better of a setup? He follows the racing line, but it looks
He's going defensive here into turn 1, I think.
like Barkin's gonna go for it.
Maybe.
Will he go for it? No, almost
He's
contact.
in
Yes.
there, though.
Evan
He's
does
down
have to
the
back out
inside.
of
He's
that.
got the runoff, though. He has the runoff advantage.
That was a risky move because Evan had the rights to that corner. He did not have to back out there. That could have been a very serious collision between the two drivers.
But alas, thankfully it is not. And
He's not going to take that risk again because he's getting pressure from the car behind now.
It looks like it's his teammate, though, so I'm wondering if his teammate's
Yeah,
just letting him.
I wonder if he's just defending for him. He might be under less stress, so he's more wanting to take the risky moves. But
I'm going to quickly switch off to see how Tony and Zawadzki are doing. They're in a much closer battle in terms of where they are. Like, Tony's right on the back of Zawadzki's bumper as they are getting ready to head down up the oval now. Oh, just as I say that, here comes Barkins. We know Barkins has the straight line speed. We know it has that beat from the Lambo. But how well can Evan defend here? The slipstream is mighty powerful right now. And you're seeing it right here. Barkins going to go up towards the wall. And I think for Evan, this is all but systemic. I don't think he can defend this much longer. It's a sizable gap lead as Barkins goes
try and go around that
down.
outside and set him up there, but his teammate's just behind him.
I was about to say, his teammate's now attacking Evan more than anyone else.
It's going to be a very stressful fight for Evan here.
Now he's in a Porsche sandwich. Now
It's like
I
getting swung by
wonder.
a pile of sharks here.
Now what would you do?
Oh,
that's
he regains it. He regains it.
Oh, that's an oopsie, folks.
A
Now
little bit right on the brakes, probably looking in his mirror too long.
I was about to say, I was about to ask you, what would you do if you're the 72? Do you slow Evan down so your teammate can pass? But then again, you risk possibly, Rudy Bravo.
I mean, you get those
Look
set up
at
that
Rudy
you just think
Bravo's
that it's
car.
great. Oh boy. Oh.
I'm pretty sure that's missing something.
If you guys ever wanted to know what a chassis rebuild looks like on a Ferrari, from experience, that's not the right way of doing it. However,
what are
it
we
looks
looking
similar.
at for repair time?
Book hours? If that was a Ferrari challenge car, probably like 12.
How is this car still
Probably half a
how is
day.
this car still driving right now?
Well, as it looks like his rear tires seem to have a lot of camber, so that can't be a very stable setup.
No, but how much lack of downforce is he having right now?
Oh, negative. Like he's probably like about to take off.
All right, Evan, I do believe has gone into the pits. Yes, we're gonna take a look at Rudy here. Rudy is now getting passed by Daniel, which makes sense considering he has no downforce, no aerodynamics. How has this car just not lost control? Yep, and there goes Rudy into the pits. Not shocking at all.
It's gonna be Evan exiting the pits now. Currently behind P14.
Ooh, Andy almost smacked the back of Gav there.
Looks like team orders are lifted then. Evan did undercut them on strategy though, so they could be looking.
I wonder if I could find Rudy's crash. All right,
They need to keep it in mind that the longer they battle, the more positions they give up for the opposing pit stop strategy.
I'm trying to see if I can find it, folks, but I don't think it's gonna be nice to me and show me Rudy's crash. Maybe it's because he's in the pits.
Surely he isn't the one that we saw going to the wall at the beginning of this race here.
No, he was
We
not.
did say it was a Ferrari. Pierce is gaining on his teammate in front though. They're right on bumper to bumper, but he's backing off. He's not pursuing that as a position. Pierce is over.
Why, oh why is this game doing what I don't want it to do?
Definitely looks like Pierce is telling Ryan to go faster. We have another car on the opposite strategy here. Just from an outsider standpoint, that's exactly what it looks like.
Sorry, folks, I wanted to get the replay of Rudy crashing, but I don't think it's going to give it to me. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here might be the replay.
Andy is gaining on Pierce currently.
Okay, I guess we'll never know. I guess we'll never know how Rudy lost all of his fucking...
Pierce is probably getting pressured from Andy from behind, knowing that he's in close proximity now. He can see the headlights. And he's telling Ryan, you gotta go fast.
That is how he lost everything. Okay, alright, found it.
I'm taking it that you found the replay?
Yep.
Okay.
That is how he lost everything.
Yeah, let's just say if I walked into my shop and I saw that car, I would walk out. That would not be a fun day at the office there.
Pierce is catching up to Ryan very quickly.
You know, he's been staying behind him this whole time, having gone over it a couple times. He's had moments where he could have gotten past him, and he's set up perfectly for it, but he's just getting stressed on by this Huracan behind. Andy's been gaining this whole time, and it makes me think that Pierce is going to be the faster driver between the two. Between the 72 and the 33.
I'm getting so many reports
that Ryan should just let Pierce by at this point.
I'm getting so many reports that people have crashed, but I think it's just the game not knowing what to do.
Yeah, it's more
That
than
is just
likely.
like, what is happening right now? And I'm just like, it's fine, as my PC
What position is
explodes.
Evan in?
Zabor currently is in
Evan is
P10.
currently in. He's currently P10.
Yes, but he's done his pit
So
stop.
yeah, that's gonna be a major problem. What's the time deficit between between Pierce and Evan?
I'll tell you in about 2 seconds, because that's gap to leader Evan, and it's about almost 40 seconds.
Yeah, now that's a whole pit stop. Within those 40 seconds, Evan can catch up both these
Evan's pit
places
stop
without
was
a
a
fight.
Evan's pit stop was a 49.9. So he's already done the undercut perfectly.
Yeah, he's set up perfectly to take on P5 and P4 in this race. And looking at Pierce, Pierce is losing time to the car behind drastically. And he's had chances to pass Ryan up in front, and he hasn't taken it. Ryan needs to let him pass. Otherwise, both cars are going to be compromised. They're both pitting now. Both coming in for their stops. It looks like Evan might get both positions if his strategy pays off well here.
Oh my god, they're double pitting. That is a crazy sight. Thank god I caught that on camera. Oh
And
my
Andy,
god,
their competition behind is calling them in.
they're in the entire top field pit.
Yeah, they're all
Blake
sitting in the pit lane
Blake
currently.
Roach.
It's going to be a race on the outside of the pit lane. We're going to see who takes more fuel than the others.
Has Blake Roach pitted yet? No, he has not.
They're
He's
going to
coming
need to
into
take
pitch.
some tires here to be competitive.
Daniel's pitting. Evan is coming out now.
Oh, and we have Mike went off on the grass. P21 currently.
All right,
That's gonna be
Evan
on-
has made it through now. He's coming out of T1. He is
Got
going
him
to
back
encounter
in here.
people on exit. And he gets ahead of Pierce. Evan has gotten ahead of Pierce and is now right behind Andy. Andy on cold, I guess,
Yeah, he's
cold
gonna
tires.
be at a extreme disadvantage here. And he should have no problem taking over that Huracan and the Porsche in front. But the one that's really in trouble here is Pierce. He's on cold tires. His competition's in front of him. He's been staring at his rear end the whole race so far. Looking at the car in front, he's just waiting for an opportunity, but none are presenting themselves. And also we're getting some blue flag traffic here.
That makes sense given everything. Trying to look for...
Oh, and he's off.
Who's
that
off?
could have caused an upset there. Tyler, who was right in front of the pack of P4, 5, 6, just went off right in front of them, trying
Who
to
did? Hooper?
get out of the way. Yeah, Tyler in the Corvette.
Oh, Tyler Smith.
He,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not you. Sorry. You're
Just
not.
gonna-
Lewis.
I'm just
but it
gonna-
looks like he has some under tray damage. His scar is.
Oh,
sparking.
yeah, I see what he did. Okay, I see it. I just rewound.
Yeah.
I just rewound real fast.
like he took
Oh,
that
that
one.
is a heavy hit to the undercarriage.
Oh, and we get a dive. Pierce is going on the inside of Evan there. Gets the position. He's ahead now.
Let's quickly take a look at that, folks. What a dive. That's bad.
He's now realizing it's go time. He has to get these positions quick. There's 15 minutes left on the clock. It's only so many laps left.
Especially with 2 minutes a lap. That's 7 laps, essentially. Yeah, about 7 because it's 2:15s right now.
Yeah,
Or
we're
like
gonna see a big
1:45s.
fight between the 2 Lamborghinis and the 2 Porsches here.
Then you just have... Oh, you have a blue flag car in the middle of that battle.
You also have Tristan, who's catching AJ up ahead. Corey's already at the exit of the bus stop. He has no cars to block him up ahead. He's just going to take it.
Man, I love it when I try and go see a replay about someone who's crashed and I get scenic instead of TV. Alright. I'm taking
We
too
got some
long.
lap traffic for Corey, but he gets easily by out of the turn 2 kink. I mean, looking behind him, he just sees a bunch of train cars. That's all he sees. They're all fighting for position, but they're not going to be able to catch him in the race lead. As long as he smooth sails this to the end, he will have the victory. You're also going to have the top 5 coming on a little bit more blue traffic here.
Oh, that was Mike Brown on the side of the track I don't think he wanted to be on.
Evans also yet again in front of Pierce, with a decent lead as well. Pierce is falling off quite drastically here. And if he keeps falling off, he's going to fall into the hands of Gav Cook
And he's
behind.
actually catching Ryan here on the back straight quite significantly. He gained like
just has to
2
apply some
tenths.
pressure and he'll get the position. Might have a worse exit out of here. Yep. He's taking the maximum he can out of that exit of the bus stop. If he gets a little bit too much more left, he's going to upset the car.
Tristan Hurl is gaining on AJ. Not enough to warrant a pass, but he is catching. That would be the lap traffic of Mike Brown.
Andy taking a much different approach than Evan behind in turn 1. Getting a lot more rotation out of the car as well. Evan's going to compromise on that. He's going to brake way later and catch up to him in the hairpin. We're going to see how big of an exit he gets. Evan's using a lot more of the track than Andy up at front. He's going to gain time a lot quicker with only 12 minutes left. He has time to gain that. And both Huracans braking extremely later than the Porsches.
Andy gonna get a little bit of a double slipstream here effect because Mike Brown's in there.
Evan's going to utilize that. He's going to sit right behind Brown and try and use that in the exit of the bus stop, but it can also slow him down.
Oh, Andy's right on the back of fucking Barkins. Like, right on the back. He can easily get a move here into turn 1 if he
The
wants
person
it.
that you should be most worried about is Pierce. He's fallen off so far behind. He was once in competition with these guys, and he's slowly fading.
What's Barkins gonna do here? He's gonna have to make a move. The Sunco sign appears. Oh, Andy's just too slow to make a move. Just not getting the slipstream in enough time. Yeah, Barkins isn't even close now. He's so far away.
Andy's struggling for grip on the exit of these corners. He's not easing the throttle quite as much as Evan. Evan's using a lot more of the track, so it makes his throttle input a lot easier on the car.
Ooh.
He's managed to maximize the exit. As I stutter over my words there.
I've noticed Barkins is starting out and then cutting in very early.
Yeah, it's a lot easier in the Porsches with them being very oversteery and sensitive to steering it, but with the Huracans, they're a lot more laid back. So in the mid corner, they're going to help a lot more with the rotation of the car using the throttle. The Porsche, you give it too much throttle input early on, and you can spin the entire car around. It's very temperamental.
Good to know. I don't
Most
think
people look at Porsche and they're like, oh, this is the best handling car in the world. And then you get in the race car and then you're like, oh my God, this is going to kill me.
that's what most people have told me say when I talk about the Porsche. I'm like, so how is it? They're like, oh my God, it's trying to kill you.
Yeah. Literally the Porsche on every single corner. You feel like it's going to kill you. It's just going to take over. You don't have control over the Porsche. The Porsche has control over you. The Huracan, maybe you can tame the bull, but Porsche is its own creature. You're gonna
Oh,
see
that's
Evan take
that's
over
deep.
on the inside there. He makes a little mistake. He's gonna compromise that. He's gonna exit in the
Oh,
hairpin here. He lets him by. It's
I,
not worth having the risk. This late in the race, you cannot risk a crash. 8 minutes left. It's only so many laps to make magic happen.
Andy going a little bit deep, kind of unfortunate. Did not have the ability to fight Evan, but still has the ability to defend Pierce, though, who's
That could
found
bring
a
Pierce
lifeline.
back into the mix.
Yeah, I was about to say, Pierce has a
Up in
lifeline
the draft
now.
in the oval, Pierce now has a chance to just draft behind them and catch up positions here. But he also has to be very cautious of Gav behind. If he falls off too much and he makes mistakes, Gav can catch as well.
No lead about the worries, no worries about the lead in front. It's still Corey, AJ, and Tristan.
Corey has quite a time buffer going into the bus stop here. He also has several lapped cars for his rivals to pass before they get up and close to him. We're going to see Blake weaving in pit lane. I don't know if you've seen that, but it seems like he's taken a nasty hit here.
Nope.
And it looks like Russ in a Mustang is getting some sparks flying in that right-hand corner. I wonder what's going on with that Mustang. He's lapped traffic, so this could cause some drama if there is a problem and he's not able to get out of the way, causing some backup. Going into turn one especially, you can see how fast that Porsche gets up and close and personal.
And he's actually now right on the back of Evan. But so is Pierce, though. Oh,
You're also going to have a BMW coming out of the pits, and that's not a good time to have a car jump scare you like that. It's going to cause a lot of fright.
Thankfully, Blake Roach is taking the nice way and just staying as far away from this battle as they possibly can.
This has let Ryan to just take it away here.
Yeah, Barkin's now 1.6 seconds up the field. Now Evan having to defend from Andy and Pierce. One simple mistake could decide the fate of the top five, and that's what Evan is fighting for. He's fighting for that final spot in the top five.
You do have to question if Pierce was to make a move on his teammate up ahead, if he would be in the same position as Ryan is now. Because he had so many early opportunities to take that position and he backed off. Basically holding Ryan's hand through that entire undercut situation with Evan.
Well, let's see what happens here. The Porsche's going to have a double toe in a sense. Pierce might get Andy here.
He's more than likely to get into turn one with how we've been seeing the Porsches catch up rapidly to the cars in front.
We're gonna go with the
You're also going to have a little bit of fighting deep behind both of them. But that's just
here he goes. He's going to go to the mid-rail. Evan kind of almost blocking.
See if Andy folds under. He might go on the inside here. Oh, he's going to go for it. Closes the door, though.
That was an interesting... It almost looked like Evan kind of blocked him from getting around.
It was a proper setup by Pierce behind them. He could have potentially dived on the inside if Andy was not expecting it.
Oh, that's a spin by Evan! Evan has lost the position! No! The destruction of Evan!
Unfortunate event to have it. 5 minutes left. You can't come back.
And away goes Evan. He's lost positions to Gav and Morgan now. But Morgan's actually fairly close by.
He does have the slipstream from Morgan. He can salvage some points here, but
You can salvage
going to
8th.
finish.
That's about it. Oh, Pierce is actually right on the back now of Andy. And this might be the lifeline that Pierce is needed. Andy no longer has his Lamborghini back up in Evan. The slipstream of the Porsche is strong. How much can Andy hold off here? So we're gonna go to the
He's
TV.
gonna need to hold this inside line here. He can't compromise it. He needs to hold this off and then block the door for the next 3 or so laps. He's gonna try and get that inside line by braking early. Closes the door. Gonna get a better send off of that exit. He's gonna go deeper into the hairpin possibly. Might be a dive here. Oh, he backs out of it. He knows the opportunity's there. He's watching lap after lap how many times he takes this corner the same way, and if he doesn't change up his strategy here, he's gonna be able to be predicted.
That is such an unfortunate spin there by Evan. Not much Evan could have done.
I wonder if he went too up high and then just lost traction. I didn't get a quite good angle on that from what I saw. It looked like he just washed out wide. Pierce just has to be a little bit more patient. He can get that slipstream. He's gaining very rapidly going to the back here.
Yeah, he's got the straight line speed advantage. He's just got to be able to carry it with their Lamborghini.
However, going to this bus stop, he's on the brakes quite a lot longer. You can watch those taillights there. But all this battling is also allowed for just Ryan to take off. He has no pressure anymore. He can just cruise to the end of the race.
This is what Pierce sees. And he's going to block off the high part. Down the inside goes Pierce!
Oh, nice and clean. No contact.
Oh no, I've lost my thing. I lost my mouse there for a minute. And the overtake is complete. Andy looked for the move inside, but defended well by Pierce. Finally, Pierce.
And he does get a better exit, though.
Well, this fight's
And he
definitely
can make
not over
something happen
yet.
in the next hairpin.
We're going to go see what Andy sees now from his cockpit. They are approaching, I do believe, a blue flag. Actually, no, that's not blue flag. That is Bradley. Barkin's up ahead, actually. Andy's immediately going to go high, though. Oh, now he's going to go back down for the slipstream. He's not gaining nearly as much as Pierce was. Oh, that's a little bit of a mistake
Yes.
by Pierce, though.
He does have a better line going through the bus stop. He's more stable.
The slipstream's going to work wonders here. Look at that slipstream work. As Andy's going to go take the high
Oh, he's
road.
going to hit that wall of air, though. That wall of air is just going to hold him back from making anything happen. He needs to hold on to this, apply pressure here, and see if he can make a slip up. But he's going a little bit too wide. He's going to try and brake early and get the inside line.
Blocked.
Backs out.
Blocked well by Pierce. Here goes Zabrog on Morgan, though. Same situation happening. Again, blocked by Morgan. He takes up the middle of the track, not allowing Evan to make a move.
Oh, Evan going on the outside here. Hold center line, hold defensive. And Morgan stays in front.
You can see the "don't do it" by from Morgan up ahead. How much
He is
time?
really telling Evan, it's my time to shine. You're not passing me.
How much time's left?
This should be it here. We're at timer is at 0-0. This should be final lap.
Okay, well, I'll quickly ride on board with friggin' Corey, as he's gonna probably take the checkered flag here once he
He's
comes
not through
across the
woodworks
line.
yet. He still has to go through the bus stop completely clean, which he does.
Oh,
Now
it was
just has the
about-
banking, and he should be able to take the win here.
Meow. Number 91 Corey had no trouble at all. Race start perfectly fine. He's gonna win by the about a margin of about 4 seconds. Clean. Started all the way through.
The grand slam too, huh?
That
Then
is
you
the
have,
checkered
He had
flag.
fastest practice. He had
Yep.
fastest qualifying and won the
And
race.
P2 goes to AJ, Tristan P3, Barkins P4, Pierce P5, Andy too far behind in P6. Oh, Andy P6 by like 1/8 of a, less than a tenth of a second. Evan does get ahead of Morgan though at the line by about 2/10. Zawatsky gonna finish inside the top 10. Tony gonna finish P11. Let's see, are we gonna find any people to crash with today? Doesn't look like it, unfortunately. Daniel's gonna find himself finishing P12. You can see who's doing donuts because the lights are reflecting off the crowd. You have Bozak finishing P13. Yeah, Rudy 14, Alex 15, Juan Cruz finishing the race now as well. I think there's just one more driver left to finish, and it's Mr. Jansen as he crosses the line in 17th.
Great race there, Tristan, man. That was awesome.
Alright, we'll see if my mic's working now.
Oh yeah, it was working fine.
Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I do believe that is it for Daytona. Hopefully next week, wherever we go, my computer doesn't explode every time I want to try and run this track. Maybe Adam will join us next week. We'll see how his work schedule dependent. Adam, thank you so much for joining and giving your thoughts and commentary and stuff. It was quite nice to have you back in the booth, and hope to see you again soon.
Thanks for having me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that has been DRL iRacing. Thank you so much for joining, and we will see you next time.